guys, it's me, TheZombieBarney, and it has been a while, and along with me is Wicked Gamer 90, Ricky. Probably my best friend when it comes down to gaming. Ain't that fucking right, Ricky?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so as the title for this video will pretty much say, Update 12, What You Need to Know of Warframe. So Zephyr rises, as you know, you can see that sexy bitch right there. And oh man, okay, you know what? First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you. God, I can't even talk right now, Ricky. I can't even talk. Fuck.
It's been a while, that's it.
Yeah, it has been a while. All right, so I'm gonna show you all the cool little things about her and stuff. I've got my colors on her naturally and stuff. I already got her rank 30. I formatted her once, and I already have a really good build for her as well. So, first foremost, to replace her aura, which ended up being a D, and, like, what? Throw rejuvenation onto that shit? Fuck that, man. I say go with energy siphon and all, and just be a fucking power whore, because tornado kicks ass. Out of all of her abilities, you got Tailwind, Dive Bomb, Turbulence, and Tornado. That's the order of them, right? Tailwind is actually kind of like a two-parter. If you're just standing on the ground or you're running along, you use it, just skyrockets you into the air. And then you can hit it again while you're in air, and you'll pretty much become a human torpedo to wherever you aim. You can use it to hit enemies, but it's like, think slash dash with like a minimum wide range on it. Its horizontal range isn't very good, but it's funny if you do hit enemies, because you'll just go whoo right fucking by them and shit. Dive bomb is pretty good for my build. It's useless to do because I think dive bomb is actually affected by range mods, as in like stretch, overextend it, and actually because never mind, it has that negative. Turbulence is awesome. It gives you a little bit of DR damage, but the only reason why I say it gives you a little bit of DR to damage because me and Ricky, we were getting shot at by an Grenier Bombard earlier, and without Turbulence on, I mean, he was pretty much eradicating my shields, and that put Turbulence on, it took him like 3 shots to take my shields out. So I was pretty happy about that. But what it really does, though, is whenever you got like bullets flying at you and stuff, the majority of those bullets don't get redirected and pretty much shot back at the enemy or a different enemy, which is useful. Tornado, though, the ultimate move that she has, her number 4. Okay, so if you just cast it alone, no enemies around or anything, it's just going to make one tornado appear right in front of you or right beside you, and it'll move around and stuff. It's not very tall, but if there's, like, I was doing mobile defense earlier, tons of infestation around, and I would cast Tornado, and boom, I got fucking 5 of them around, and they're just causing havoc. Like, think Warcraft 2, God, what the fuck were they called? The Warlocks or whatever? No, the Death Knights. The Death Knights in Warcraft 2, they had that tornado ability and stuff. Of course, that just moved around randomly, but it just caused a lot of damage. That's what this naturally makes me think of. And this will pick the enemies up and fling them around and stuff and do a very constant amount of damage to it. I mean, really constant. The damage ticks for it is, I would say, probably about 0.2 seconds. So it's down. Right? And so you're thinking as well, possibly, if you don't know Zephyr very much, is that, oh, well, she's a air Warframe, but there's no air element. Technically, she doesn't have an element on her abilities. Though Tornado can actually be altered and augmented with whatever element your weapons have on them. Your Sentinel can change it too, and I believe other characters can, but I'm not. That's kind of hard to test out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just came out, though.
Yeah, she did just come out. So there are still some bugs out there and stuff. But, okay, so as far as my little build here, I actually intend on taking Dive Bomb off and replace that with Vigor. But, so, Constitution, Narrow-Minded, and Continuity, all that duration. Believe it or not, it's really useful. With Tornado on, if I didn't have Fleeting Expertise on, if I had Narrow-Minded probably maxed out, it'd probably last for a minute. Same with Turbulence, which is pretty good amount of time for these fights that happen in Warframe and all, because they do go really fast little skirmishes that occur. Naturally, I have fleeting expertise in Streamline for efficiency, so I can just spam shit out. With it on, it makes Tornado cost only 25 points, I believe. I haven't been watching it too very closely. But another good thing about the duration, not only does it affect Turbulence and Tornado, but it also affects Tailwind. The ability is not affected by your power strength. It is for the damage that it does, but like I said before, it's kind of hard to aim, so it's pointless to actually really have that on, to have that focus on there. It's kind of pointless. I only have it on there to kind of buff my tornadoes a little bit. But the duration is what will give you an extreme amount of length, because when you use the ability, it actually has a set timer on it as for how long it will last, propelling you forward or upward. And like I said earlier, because Narrow-Minded has that negative range, makes Dive Bomb useless. Like, you would literally have to land on top of the enemy with Dive Bomb for it to count. Maybe if you're going up against the Jackal, yeah, no problem, but that's extremely situational. So that's pretty much my build for Zephyr, right? And as you can see, I've got nothing affecting my the amount of power I have, or my shields, or my health, until I get rid of Dive Bomb and get Vigor on there. I think altogether for this build, though, to master it, it's probably only going to take 3 or 4 formas. I haven't really worked out the math for it yet. I've been busy getting everything up to speed. But so at level 30, she has 450 health and 450 shield. That's pretty good. And Vigor will give you above 900, which is kind of tanky. Though the fact that she only has 50 armor kind of says, well, you just said kind of tanky. Well, now she's not. Now, her stamina. Every Warframe stamina says 80, but they never talk about stamina consumption. If you remember back when I covered Valkyr, I talked about how Valkyr's stamina actually lasted for a really long time. Like, you could start at point A, point B, just start sprinting along and stuff, and by the time you get to point B, you still have stamina. But if you had something like a Rhino, by the time you get to point B, you don't have stamina, if that gives you a reference. Zephyr's the same way with that. And before I start talking about all the new weapons and all that good stuff, because I got a lot of new weapons to show off too, what we're going to talk about is all the additions, the changes, and the fixes on Update 12. So I'm actually reading down a list right now. If you're a player of Warframe, or if you're just getting into it, whenever an update happens or a hotfix, whenever you're on the star map screen, did I just say screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. The star map screen, it's the top left corner is all the info you need to know and check out. And it's just links. So open up your web browser, your primary web browser. So Update 12, Zephyr rises. We're going to start off with additions. Ties that bind, Darvo's alert return for limited time only. Play it before it's gone. Me and Ricky have not done that yet. We're saving that for a video. But, man, Darvo just gets into a lot of shit, doesn't he, Ricky? Ricky? Hello?
Yeah, I just disconnected.
Oh, you disconnected? Fuck. That sucks, man. Do I need to say what I just said again?
Yeah.
Okay, ties that bind. Darvo's alert return for limited time only. Play it before it's gone. Darvo gets into a lot of shit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why. Darvo makes me think of, like, take Jack Black plus a merchant plus being crooked, and then just boom, you've got Darvo. Level expansion. Hunt for the Grenier and the overgrown forest of Earth. Yeah, Earth's tile set has been all swapped over to that of the Cicero Crisis, which is pretty cool. I mean, it definitely adds some more variety to the game. New game mode, Interception, territory control mode. This mission type is making its debut on Earth. Check it out where mobile defense missions used to be. So, me and Ricky for like the last couple of hours been playing Interception to get a feel for it. Right now, I mean, they obviously need to try to balance it a bit. Right now, it's kind of boring because there's not enough enemies appear. And the Interception is only appearing on Lua on Earth and also on Eurasia on Earth. And they're both two different sets. Eurasia's a smaller map. Lua's a pretty big map. Lua seems to be more focused towards using Zephyr. You just fly the fuck around and everything. It's awesome. Well, we're going to show you both the maps in not this video, in part 3 of Update 12, what you need to know. New Clan Dojo room available. Build Warframes in the Tenno Research Lab. That's how, if you want to make a Zephyr, a Banshee, or a Volt, they've made it easier for you to do it than having to try to hunt shit down. Of course, Zephyr's exclusive to the dojo unless you got Platinum and you want to just buy her out of the marketplace.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Which we've already made the room and we're researching things. After all, the update did just happen yesterday, so not everything's researched yet, but we will go in there in part 2 of the video and talk about new Clan Dojo garden room plus 8 new decorations. I haven't really messed around with that yet. Eventually, and that's a big eventually, we will actually get around to me, Ricky, Prime, and Harrison will all eventually get around to fooling around in the dojo and make some feng shui happen. Yeah. Or how interesting a video that's going to be, right?
Yeah.
Alright, and of course, you know, Zephyr rises. New Warframe Zephyr, the aeronautical Warframe, plus alternate helmet. Oh, yeah, which makes me think I might as well show off that helmet real quick. Let's see. Appearance. It really doesn't do anything, and it kind of makes me think of the Locust Ash helmet a little bit because it's got that kind of visor thing going on. But the default helmet to me looks so much cooler. I mean, it literally looks avian, so. Alright, now back to reading down the list. New weapon, the Phage, Infested Primary. Get in the market or clan research today. The Phage, I have it. I'll show it to you. New weapon, Jack Attack or near melee. Get in the market or clan research today. It's a big ass fucking hammer, and it'll somewhat make you think of the Graf Ham from Halo. I mean, just by appearance alone. New weapon, Axe Stiletto. Fuck, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Tenno Secondary, get in the market or clan research today. The weapon's not really special. It's kind of like the Wraith Twin Vipers a little bit. Yeah, so. Also, new weapon, Dual Cestras. Dual wield your Cestras, get in the market or clan research today. Don't have that yet. We're researching it, and when we get it, Ricky's going to show it off to you guys.
I'm gonna hate it though. They are pretty crappy.
Yeah. 4 new Warframe Immortal skins. Vault, Vauban, Saren, and Nova. I haven't seen the Vault, I haven't seen Saren, I haven't seen Nova. I have a Vauban now, and I'll actually show that to you currently. I don't actually own the Immortal skin, but thankfully you can preview things. So let's see, where's my Vauban? Him and his Cthulhu mask. I love his Cthulhu mask. Body. Boom. Of course, you know, I could probably work out the colors to be looking a lot better than that because I hardly have any red. I'm just black and purple. Okay. Back that shit up. Go back to equipping Zephyr because we all know that's the hot bitch you guys want to check out. Ooh la la. Alright, so. Oh, yeah, okay, right after that. The Oryx Oberon alternate helmet actually looks pretty fucking cool, in my opinion. I mean, if you think about it, a lot of people said that Oberon's like the Druid Pally or the Pally Druid, however you want to put that, however you want to add those words together. Man, I equipped them fast. What the fuck? Well, hold up. Let me change to a different animation set. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that. Oberon, him and his tall fucking ass. Yeah, right there. Makes him look like a stag, which is fucking cool as shit to me right now. Ba-da-da-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Also, I don't own it yet, naturally. Oh, and since the Sister of Crisis had happened, we've got this new little badge here, the Sister of Crisis badge. Looks like one of those injectors, which is cool. Where you at, Zephyr? There you are. Okay, now back to this list. HUD 2.0, all new look HUD with expanded informational output. You will see that, and it is a lot cleaner. It's way more stylish. Kind of makes me think of Windows 8. You know what I'm saying, Ricky? Like, have you seen Windows 8 yet? I'm sure you have. At least commercials.
All the times and stuff.
Yeah. You'll see. It looks really good. Added 3D character portraits for transmissions. Get ready to see your allies and foes come to life. Yeah, so far what I've seen the Locust talk and all. I would say that they kind of need to rework that a little bit, update it a little bit, because every time she talks, her mouth looks extremely robotic. It's like when she's trying to say words, her jaw just snaps the fuck open. You know? And the other portrait I got to see, me and Ricky just got to see it in the last game, which it was hilarious too, was the Stalker, right? And he looked really cool in his animation set. And I was using Zephyr at the time, and I had my kick-ass Ogress that had it that was like 15k damage. Stalker appears, I look over at him, he looks over at me, he starts doing a slash dash towards me, and before he can hit me, I launch myself up in the air, he stops, looks straight up at me, I'm charging up my Ogress, and I just fire it down, one-shot his ass. It was so sweet. That's what that asshole gets. Oh. Improved mod management, including duplicate mod stacking and auto install. I will show you guys this right now. This is cool. This is really cool. All right, so they don't stack fusion cores for you, but let's say over here at Sentinels. Let's see, okay, like how I've got Revenge. See how they kind of just fanned out right there, and how it says number 3. I've got 3 duplicates of unranked mods. They will not show you duplicates of ranked mods at all. It's only of... they will show you duplicates of ranked mods. They will not show you duplicates of unranked mods. Yeah, that's how it's going. And whenever you want to fusion it, look, like, boom. Oh, how many do I want to use? Oh, hey, recent hotfix probably made that available right there. That select all was not there earlier today. So, this is my first time fucking around with duplicates since then. And yes, you also have the auto fuse ability, which I'm actually going to cancel that there. Let's see, where is it? Oh, and also, like, the little fucking aura ceiling side parts, whatever fuck you want to call it, around the mods have been kind of reworked, so they kind of make it pop out a little bit more. Some of the images have changed too, like how you saw with the Sentinels. But let's see, my Serration here, auto fuse, hardly went up. Fucking Serration. Boosh. Oh, and from the... God, what was it? Oh, yeah, before this update happened, there was a little event going on for collecting a limited time resource called Oexium, and you're supposed to collect 50 and you got a reward. The reward was this mod right here, Aviator, which has Zephyr on it. It's her first one. Reduce damage while airborne by -20%. Which is kind of okay, you know, but if you have all that duration on like how I do, you're like the Flash in the fucking air. Something trying to hit you is very difficult. The best things that could possibly hit you are Grenier, and they're just poor shots to begin with. They kind of remind me of bandits from Borderlands.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, though if you want to talk poor shots in a game, play Halo 2 on normal, go up against a brute with a brute shot, you could just say medium distance, you could just stand still, he'll never hit you. He'll just fire around you. I fucking kid you not,
Yeah.
man. Alright, so there's that. Let's see. What else is there to this list? There's a lot to this list. Just say so. There's gonna be a lot of talking. Part 1. Let's see. Enemy leaders AI. Specialized enemy types that spawn with improved stats and ally support abilities. So yeah, there are specialized enemy types. New. I've seen some of them. It's not like a codex anything, but like Ricky had said was like three games ago and stuff. You thought that the Grenier had like some weird shield on them and all. They had red aura around them, like whenever it was just a damage buff that happened to them, and so that's pretty useful. It creates teamwork out of the enemies a little bit more. Added support for Steam Big Picture. I don't use Steam to play Warframe, so I can't give any comments on that. You use Steam, right?
Yeah, pretty much it's to let you, I guess, play on your TV screen instead of a monitor. So you could play in your living room, I guess.
Oh, nice. All right. Added Daybreak Color Picker to the market. So that's a new color palette. Let me pull it up. Right here. You got all these funky colors. You got baby blue, maroon, you know, light, like, you know, okay, dark gray. You got fashionable pink. You got some lavender, and then you got some more baby blue. Yeah, that's the page, by the way. I'll show it to you a little bit more in depth here in a moment, but let's see. Back to here. Oh, all right. Added avatar packs for Oberon, Mag Prime, and Frost Prime. I'm not going to take the time to show you guys this avatar pack. Ooh, big deal. Completely reworked the sounds of all infested ancients. This is also the first time players will hear the whining sounds as voted on in the design council. Ricky, have you fought any infested since the update?
No, I haven't.
I have, and I can't tell if there's a difference because I'm not paying attention to them, I guess. I guess I've heard the whining happen before. Maybe. Can't really say.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it doesn't happen that often. But
Yeah. Polarity management is here. You can now swap the order of polarities on your Forma gear. Alright, I can actually show you that. And it is pretty cool. Let's see, what do I want to bring up for it? Okay, let's bring up my hate. Okay, that's not Forma. Fuck. Should I quote? Oh yeah, the candy cane back from what the fuck am I call it? Christmas time shit.
yeah.
That was the words I was looking for. Christmas time. Fuck it, I'll just no, that's fuck. Oh, okay, I'll just do all my regular twin vipers. Remember those stats right there because something about to do this. I'm not gonna put all the fucking mods back on, but remember those stats and try to compare them. Oh fuck it, I'll compare them for you right now. Boom, boom. See the difference there and stuff? Yeah. So it's not like the Wraith Twin Vipers are necessarily better per se, but they're more specialized, is how it is. Alright, so yeah, as you can see up here, that's a lot different too. You got auto install. Boom, you see that? Oh, wow. Interesting. Swap the polarity. So I can move that there. Fuck it, let's move that there. Let's be weird and put that there. And after you do that with your mods, do not expect your mods to be moved around with it too. Come on. It just goes blank. See? Yeah.
It's kind of stupid.
Yeah. I don't know, the coding might be difficult to work on that, so it might come out like that eventually.
Yeah.
Scoliac. Quick. I never did get to show you guys Scoliac and all, which I'm happy I'll be able to now. Oh, okay. Let's see. Reintroduce natural talent mod. Play the new interception missions to find it today. Neither one of us have it yet. Wish we did. That's the reason why we've been playing interception, is because we want to try to get that natural talent mod. And what it does is it increases the speed of which your Tenno, your Warframe, actually cast their abilities and stuff. So, say, Banshee, right? With her Soundquake, where she has to stop for a moment, lift her hands up, and then she has to drop the beat. And then after that, she goes, ugh, kind of looks around, gets back up, right? Well, at max rank, I think it's at max rank, it's at 20% bonus on speed, so she'll just do that 20% faster. And on the lower abilities and stuff, it kind of lets you just spam the fuck out of things. So it works really well with Fleeting Expertise and Streamline. Alright, reintroduce Deadeye Aura to the alert pool. Deadeye is a damage buff for all sniper rifles. It's an aura mod. Well, yeah, naturally. I think it goes up to... Fuck, I have no idea what it goes up to. I honestly really don't care. I don't use sniper rifles in this. Though, because of Zephyr, I've been feeling like, hey, maybe I should pick up a sniper rifle now, because I can get to these outlandish fucking places and just start shooting things. Training section now live in the Codex. A helpful area for all things Warframe. I have not checked this out myself, so we're going to go on a little tour of this. Oh, well, that's not the fucking Codex. There we go. Training. Oh my god. This is a lot. Fuck. Alright. You're gonna have to pause the screen if you want to read all this jizzity jazz. I'm just gonna skip right fucking through this shit. Because I already know all this. Nice little fucking pictures. They're pretty cool. Oh, and your button configuration is going to be different from mine. I actually use a Razer Naga as my mouse, so yeah. Okay, just showing Ash right there. Back to Zephyr. That's some intense fucking music. I'm not gonna go back to that. I'm sorry, viewers. I'm not gonna go back to that. I've got to watch out with composers and their music because fucking shitty YouTube policies now. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to check that out on your own. I'm not gonna risk all this video just for that. Alright, so there have been Warframe changes, weapon changes, and aura changes, and then a whole bunch of miscellaneous changes. Right? So I'm going to start off by talking about Warframe changes here. There's not too many. Improved sounds for Nyx's Psychic Bolts. I haven't used it since then. I've never used Psychic Bolts. I've got Nyx. All I do is absorb. Like, no tomorrow. Saren's Molt ability now causes radio damage when it is killed. That's kind of cool. Oh, here's a cool one. Valkyr now has 600 base armor. Which is just, what the fuck, man. That's, holy crap. I don't even know what the fucking max is for that, because, like, what's the max rating for steel fiber? What, like, 230 or something? And then, oh, Jesus Christ, dude. That's some fucking damage reduction right there. Valkyr's Hysteria ability now takes weapon damage and crit into consideration, as in your melee weapon damage and its crit. So something like the dual Iker or the God
The
damn it,
Orthos dual Zoran.
Dual Zoran. That's what I was looking for. By Orthos, really think like Orthos Prime, and then if you want to have more flat damage over having a high crit, then the newest weapon that just came out is the one that you're looking for because it has the highest base damage, which is like 79, so it's practically 80. Frost's Freeze now comparable to Ember's Fireball ability. I haven't seen it, though. Okay, yeah. Actually, that's what I'm about to read next. Frost's Avalanche, man, Avalanche, Avalanche ability now has increased casting speed and damage. Frost Snow Globe now has health in the following values: has upgraded / fuse 1500, 2500, 3K, 3500. Frost Ice Wave now force proc slow / chill, or parentheses chill. Oberon's regeneration projectile speed increase. That's useful. But actually, another thing that they changed about Avalanche is that they changed the animation for it. I don't know if that came with this update or a couple updates ago, but I saw Frost use it earlier, and what happens now, just randomly out of fucking nowhere, a whole bunch of like ice boulders just fall out of the fucking ceiling and land on all the enemies and shit. I mean, it doesn't look badass, but it is comical because it's like the ultimate form of teabagging. just all these balls are falling on top of your enemies and they die from them. It's great. Alright, weapon changes. Bow weapons receive 1/3 damage buff plus gave charge arrows in it puncture depth. As in, like, they do 1/3 more damage than what they used to. And, you know, the arrows, it says puncture depth, or I don't know why they chose to say puncture depth instead of saying punch through. I don't know if there's a difference there. I'm assuming they mean punch through, as in it has higher punch through now. So there's that. Dread arrows have increased flight speed. Fuck yeah, they do. Holy shit, I was using that crap earlier, and I was just sniping across the fucking map, which that increased flight speed also means that its drop-down rate, damage drop-off, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, bullet dip, whatever. So before, let's just say it was like, now I'll go, so it's like twice the range on it now. Embolus now has increased damage and force poison proc. Ricky, you were using Embolus earlier, so tell them about that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty much a guaranteed poison proc now, even with the other elemental mods. It's gonna keep doing that poison proc.
So kind of just like how the accurate is, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's cool. The Tigris now has improved damage, critical chance, and proc rate. I don't use Tigris. Ricky, I'm sure you don't use it either, huh?
Don't have it yet.
Yeah. The Heck damage increase and more minimum damage at the fall off. Hammer and staff weapons now ragdoll enemies on charged attacks, which, yeah, they fucking do. This gravity hammer is amazing for that. Volcar now has increased damage and proc rate. Latron and Latron Prime now have increased damage. I don't know the rates on these things. There's a lot of weapons I don't use. Because if you watch my videos and stuff like that, I'm more so into, I take these kick-ass weapons and I master them. Sentinel Death Machine Rifle weapon now has 5% crit chance. Fuck yeah! Did not know that. That's awesome, because my Death Machine Rifle is mastered. Flux Rifle now has improved damage and proc rate. Oh, cool. Critical chance and reload speed of bow slightly tweaked. Alright. Well, they said slightly, and I slightly have not noticed it. Aura changes. Physique Aura rebalance plus 3% health per level. Steel Charge Aura rebalance plus 5% damage per level. Rejuvenation Aura rebalance plus 0.5% heal rate per level. sprint boost aura rebalance, and re-released into alert system, plus 2.5% per level, 10% overall. Yes, that's right. There's a new aura, new aura sprint boost. So if you're one of those people that like using quick rest and rush together, and you just want to fucking, if you're a Volt, that might be really good for you, you know, because next thing you know, you're gonna want to change your name to the Flash and just color yourself orange, bright fucking orange. Make sure everybody sees you, even though you're running so damn fast, nobody can really see you. Talk about an oxymoron. Flash is like a fucking starburst. All damage resistance mods buff 2% to 10% per level. That's cool. Void defense missions are now endless. They no longer have a set number of waves to complete. Mobile defense removed from Earth in favor of new interception game mode. I don't know why they had to say that again, even though they... Okay, whatever. Corpus crewman helmets now are destroyed after taking an amount of damage, revealing a head that is open for headshots underneath. Ricky, you saw that happen earlier?
Not yet. Haven't seen it.
Ah, shit. Well, is the alert for Darva? We gotta rescue him from Corpus.
Oh, that'd be a good spot. Yeah.
Yeah. We might end up killing the enemies too quick to see that happen, though. Well, we'll find out in part 2 of this. Volt and Banshee parts can now be researched in the new Dojo labs. Yay. Improvements made to the Void Dojo... oh my god. I totally read that wrong. Improvements made to the Void drop table. Find pro... I almost said... Fucking shit, I can't talk. God. Oh, shit. Find prime drop locations on the Wikia or forums. Jesus. Trading added trade item change notification in trade screen. No idea what the fuck that's about, but whatever. Trading logic changes is no longer turn-based for the most part. You can change your offer at any time. Only when you accept the trade do you wait for the other player to accept or make a change. Both players have to accept the current trade before it completes. Okay, cool. So they made trading a little bit faster. Rework menu profile bar to accommodate new boosters. That's true. I don't know about new boosters because all I see, I only have the affinity and the credit. I don't know what new boosters there are. Maybe check the market? Bundles. No, it's not going to be bundles. Equipment. Yeah, boosters. Okay, so there's a resource. There's a fucking resource booster and resource drop chance booster.
What?
Yeah. How long do they last for?
Doesn't say.
No, it does not say.
Really? Huh.
Same. It says the same thing about the credit boosters. Well, you know, I got platinum right now. I got 110. So let's see this. Okay, so when you said buy, it gives you option 3-day for 40, 7-day for 80. Okay.
Yeah.
No, now I don't have to buy them. Now I get to save 110 platinum. Woohoo! Also, yeah, it is longer. And if you're noticing that flashing bar right there, I've got a rank up to do. A little funny story about that. I tried doing it earlier, but I failed. Which is good for you, which means I'll be able to just record me either fail again or complete it. We'll see. Alright, now, let's see. Gotta scroll down. Replace some ice piles and Corpus outposts with snow that were being confused for gameplay-related objects.
Huh?
What? Yeah. I don't think I ever went through a Corpus map before I go, hey, look at that fucking icicle. I bet you it's a fucking... oh, I don't know, a container of some sort, or... oh, I know what it is. It's obviously... come on. It is obviously a neural sensor. Jeez, how lucky am I? Further tweaks the radius and occlusion of 3D weapons. Okay. Are all of the weapons 3D? Or no, they... I wonder if they're like referring to the other weapons with that. Or ether, however you want to pronounce it.
Ether.
Maybe. Slight reduction in fireworks particle count. Who really cares? Lowered max height on Jackal missile volley to avoid detonation in the rafters. Oh, so they actually made Jackal a lot harder for newbies. That is fantastic. Funny thing. When I first started playing Warframe, me and Ricky were doing just private games all the time because I was just like, oh, we're ninjas. We've just got to play stealth, everything. And we looted like everywhere. And we did the Jackal mission, just me and him, and it didn't go over very well. I had my mag, and Ricky had his Trinity. And odd thing was, somehow, I died by the door. And I hit revive, and when I hit revive, I didn't revive in the room. I was the room before you walk into the little arena where you fight Jackal. So Ricky's in there by himself as Trinity fighting a Jackal. And mind you, we don't got shit for mods or weapons. And Ricky's just running around for the longest time. I swear I sat there for like an hour and a half. And Ricky, go into detail on how you managed to one-shot the Jackal.
Well, it wasn't really a one shot. It was more an instant kill almost with the Trinity's abilities. If you combined, what was it? If you combine, I don't know if it still works now, but if you combine Energy Vampire and Well of Life, there's like a bug that can instantly sap all the health away from a boss or an enemy. So that's pretty much how I killed him.
That is pretty cool, though. But I'm pretty sure they... I'm not going to say I'm pretty sure because I've fooled around with the Trinity before. But I wouldn't doubt it if they actually got rid of that bug.
Yeah.
Because what if you could just go to Lieutenant Les Curl like, haha, you're dead.
That'd be easy.
Yeah. Yes, Black and Mild. Let's see. Where did I leave off at? Oh my god, where the fuck did I leave off at? Okay, yeah. Added new Grenier attack animations. I haven't really noticed it. Kill him too quickly. I mean, I don't just stand there like, oh, let me let you tickle my face a little bit, so I can just see, you bust a move. Alit V and Lotus transmissions now appear in Jupiter. Okay. Tone down the frequency and strength of rumble and alarm sounds in transition levels. Random diorama music cues will now play at login screen. Yeah, that's true. You're not going to hear it now because I got music turned off. Shortened the duration of the day/night cycle to be on 4-hour intervals. The day/night cycle is referring to the Earth tile set, the Jungle tile set. So, that's kind of cool. Which, mind you, you can still find all those planets from the Cicero Crisis on the Earth. On Earth and stuff. Do they really have much of a use now? I wouldn't know. Ricky, you know a little bit more about that than I do?
Pretty much they're used now for, I think it's let's see, let me look it up. Yeah, it's under gear. I believe it's for like a health restore. Yeah, I guess you could use it for a health restore now.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Alright. What was that? Shoulders. Alright, Sentinel and Sentinel Weapon XP added to login rewards. Actually, yeah, that's true. I logged in earlier, and my Sentinel got fucking experience when it didn't need it because it's at 30. That was bullshit. Shorten the duration. Oh wait, no. Fuck. Reduced audio radius of Ember's World on Fire ability. I wouldn't know anything about that because I haven't been around an Ember at all today. What? What? Replace Naked Nick, quote unquote, with a tinted Tenno prisoner for the casket defense mode. Naked Nick, was that fucking guy's name inside the little coffins and shit, man? Naked Nick. Oh man. That sounds like a porno name, man. Oh, well, in this porno movie, you got Jenna Jameson and Naked Nick. Visual language cleanup. Orc and derelict keys now look more like keys, which is true. Which you could, go back to, just rewind a little bit to the gear there. I mean, you gotta see them. Made some optimizations to several visual effects. That's a very broad thing to cover. I mean, that could be anything.
Yeah.
Change survival pickup and capture target objective marker icon. Well, yeah, they did that because they also, with the update of the HUD, they've also changed your minimap and stuff, how things pop up, like waypoints look different, your teammates look different. And I'm just talking like flat out teammates. If you have friendly Tennos or like blue hexagons, but if you also have like friendly Corpus or Grenier on your team, they're also blue hexagons, so that gets kind of confusing. Enemies pop up as red. You'll see it, don't worry. Made the glaive type weapon shrink when unfocused in Arsenal. Okay. Sentinel mod card duplicate images changed to have unique images, like I said earlier. So, here's the really big list. A lot of the fixes of the fucking bugs that were in the game. Whew, man. Let me take a hit off this. Fixed door collision in Grenier Galleon that would block projectiles when shooting through the door. Okay. Fixed trading race condition on initial offer. Fixed trading platinum being offered by both players. Fixed trades remaining not updating when it is refilled on login. Fixed beam FX registration for Synapse and Spectra. Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. A lot of people were complaining about seeing like the damage ticks and things like that, or some shit, whatever. Fixed issue where stats were not updating for the selected Warframe that's being compared to the equipped. Fixes to scarf physics. Okay. Fixed animations for the Spectra reload. Fixed holster positions of Cernos for multiple Warframes. Fixed multiple issues where meshes were intruding other areas, tile sets invading each other. What? Maybe that's in the dojo? I don't know. Fixed misnamed dojo props. Fixed sentinel weapons that lose their mods when they're revived after death. Wow, I had no idea that fucking happened. Fixed enemy melee types that could hit the player twice in one swing. What? Oh, somehow or another, Ricky, the enemies had multi-shot on their swords and their fucking cleavers and their provas.
I actually never noticed it.
Neither did I, because I never get hit by melee unless it's like a fucking charger or an ancient. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Fix some issues with cover and AI navigation across all maps. Fix the Galatine not having elemental FX on its blade. Ah, there you go, Ricky.
Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah.
Fix a dead zone in the melee sweeps, which could cause attacks to miss where the enemy's full body collisions start roughly where the player's hand is. Okay. I don't know who the fuck is trying to melee that up close, though. Fixed minimap for multiple Orc and Void rooms. Fix destroy sounds on breakable fan and vent covers. Fix some issues related to elevator door hints on minimap. Fix the Grenier asteroid floating cryopod bug in mobile defense. The fuck? Fix the cryopod doors being triggered more than once by solo players. Fix Jackal not dropping mods when defeated. I haven't fought Jackal in a long time. Fix missing squad chat tab that was unavailable in game. The fuck? I never came across that issue.
Yeah.
Fix some bugs related to the codex. Fix NPCs on clients to now play exit cover transitions properly. Fix some zipline activation and landing points in multiple tile sets. Fix teleport script still getting players in falling loops. What?
Yeah, that's happened to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that the whenever you jump off the fucking map and you go back and stuff?
Yeah, just a constant thing. He never respawned back on top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just keep falling and falling.
Oh, whenever you fall outside the map.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I thought it was just when you fall off a ledge and you respawn back to where you're last standing.
No, because you know how like on some maps you can actually stand on the bottom of certain maps. Yeah.
Yeah, or also like on that Oregon Derelict defense mission, depending on which side you spawn on, there was a little couch, and if you go jumping across that jump up, the couch is up against the wall, and if you jump towards the wall above the couch, you literally go through the fucking wall, and you just start plummeting to your death.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a while too, but though I think with Zephyr you'd be able to get your way back. Maybe. Let's see. Fix operations panel not automatically appearing when goal/invasion arrives. I've encountered that. That was annoying. Fixed an issue where weapon attachments wouldn't update when cloaked. Huh. Fix an issue where selecting a core after starting fusion mode would let you fuse into a fusion core. What?
How would that even work?
Yeah. So what? You take like a common two common threes and stuff, and you fuse them together. Boom! You got an uncommon 5.
Man, that would have been cool.
Yeah, dude. Because an uncommon 5 is better than two common 3s. My God, man, you could have mixed a shitload of like uncommons together and just get a bunch of fucking rares. Go off and just sell them for platinum just consistently. Fixed edge cases of crashing when player 1 is spectating player 2 and player 2 revives after dying, causing player 1 to crash when trying to get a camera view from the other player's avatar.
Who does that?
What the hell? Fix multiple reported crashes. Yeah, that's happened to me a lot. Actually, it just happened to Ricky during this video.
Yep.
Fixing it. Actually, Ricky has so many fusion cores right now that whenever he tries to do the auto fusion on the fucking mod screen, he was doing it earlier, and it would just make his screen crash. What the fuck, man? How many fusion cores do you have?
Fusion core 727.
Oh,
It's way too much.
dude, you need to spend like 2 hours just buffing up your mods, man.
Yeah.
700 fucking fusion cores. I wish I had that many. I'm able to finish fucking Serration finally.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, shit. Fixed an issue with the Tigris where having an odd number of bullets could cause the reload animation to play twice. Fixed weapon holster positions of many weapons across many warframes. Fixed multi-boss intro cinematics on clients, as in like the one on Phobos where you find Lieutenant Lech Krill and Captain Vol or Vor, whatever the fuck his name is, the first boss you ever fight.
Yeah.
Fixed Galatine clipping when jogging, jumping, or running. Fixed NPCs from making noise when they shoot themselves. Now they will only bark if an ally shoots them. What?
I need to see that. I've never seen that.
Yeah, I would love to hear that, man. Oh my god, Nyx, hysteria. A bunch of fucking corpus. Have them all fucking shooting each other. It sounds like a fucking dogfight is happening.
Damn.
Fix the issue where disarmed. Oh my god, you can't fucking get over that. It's like me and my friend Ryan would scare some chicks every once in a while because a lot of females out there can be very gullible. More often than guys are. Not saying that guys aren't gullible, but yeah. We would scare a lot of chicks by saying, hey, you need to watch out. You've got an African barking spider right next to you. A spider that barks? I mean, come on. Why would you fucking believe that? Oh, okay. Fixed the issue where disarmed enemies would not attack the player or the core in defense missions. Fixed Master Thief mod ceasing to function after a host migration. Fixed character. Wait, who the fuck actually uses Master Thief?
I don't know.
Fixed character rotation errors that occur when moving between menu screens. Fixed hang and or crash when reviving after Harvester kills you. I mean, I've been downed by the Harvester, but I didn't have anything like that. Fixed a number of repeating and incorrect Lotus lines. Oh my god. That shit was always so funny. Me and Ricky just be fucking playing around and shit. Doing like a defense mission. The fucking Locust is talking about a fucking sabotage all of a sudden. We're like, wait, what? Fixed display of crit rate and crit multiplier for projectile weapons. It was showing values lower than were actually being used. Fixed issues where player names did not appear in chat when players join or leave a match. Never saw that. Fixed kill remaining enemies message from appearing after a host migration during the claim screen. Okay. Fixed issue where clients were not seeing critical damage indicators if their shots were lethal, as critical indicators were not shown if the enemy had no chance at surviving the shot. Fair enough. And that's all the additions and the changes and the fixes. Well, that's not all of them. There have been some hot fixes since the update. Fuck. But before I get to the hot fixes that have happened, I'm going to light this back up. give you and me a fucking break from all of that for a second here. Oh, fuck, man. So I showed you my build for Zephyr, the new Warframe, and all that jazz. Now for the new weapons, some of them are a little bit old. I wasn't covering some of the updates and stuff because some of the updates just were minor fixes, minor changes, and stuff like that, and just new weapons being added in, and very small things would happen. Oh, well, before I actually go into weapons, this is weapon related. Kind of sad, and I know Ricky is as well, kind of sad that Melee 2.0 did not come out on this update. Ricky, you know more about Melee 2.0 than I do. Tell us what to expect.
Well, you could pretty much equip melee weapons now. Um, all melee is gonna be buffed a little, or quite a bit actually. Attack animations are gonna be different for different weapons. So if you're using a heavy weapon, it's gonna be way different from, say, daggers.
Yeah.
Um, the animations on enemies are gonna change now. You can actually pretty much duel, say, Grenier.
Okay, wait. In that sense, though, say like a Grenier Butcher comes up to you, is going to swing at you, or a Scorpion is going to swing at you, and you're swinging at the same time. You know, blades fucking hit. Is it going to be like how Gears of War was, whenever two Lancers hit each other? You know, you got fucking press faster than the AI is in order for you
Well,
to win that.
not like that, but you do have a chance of, I guess, countering. So I'm not sure how exactly, but you can counter if not sure if you gotta time it right or whatever. But yeah,
Okay. Which in that case, by countering, you're going to have to do the parry.
pretty much, yeah.
So that's going to make Reflex Guard and Reflection even better then.
Oh yeah, way better.
Anything else that's going to happen for Melee 2.0?
Hmm. I think that's about it.
All right.
Yeah.
And for you players out there and stuff, if you're expecting Melee 2.0 to happen, I say grab a Rhino, grab an Excalibur, and shape them, form them into being melee characters if you want, or, you know, it's however you want. I mean, if you really want to have that feel of being an actual ninja and stuff, is what I'm going to say. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you my build real quick on my Rhino, which is not fully mastered, but I've got my build where I want it to be. Excuse me. Shit. Okay, here we go. Only ability I use, Rhino Stomp. Rifle Am's actually supposed to get swapped out for Steel Charge, and they did say that they changed Steel Charge a little bit. Whoa! Whoa! Ricky!
What?
They made Steel Charge a rank 10 aura.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah, and at rank 5, increased plus 30% melee damage. Which means at rank 10, it's going to be 60% melee damage. And it's going to be 5 more points. It's going to be 14. Swap that out. Holy shit. Holy shit, it's going to be 14. That's going to add 24 extra fucking points. Yeah, my Rhino apparently didn't need all fucking 6 of these formas either. Shit, if I knew that they were going to do that Steel Charge, god damn. As you can see, I don't have Iron Skin, because when you have Iron Skin on, Reflex Guard will not proc. And I have that Reflex Guard and the Reflection for whenever I have a ranged enemy attacking me, so that I, you know, whatever damage they're doing, I'm sending it back to them, which is really helpful whenever you're going up against higher level enemies and stuff that do a lot of fucking damage. And all that shitload of damage that they're doing, 96% of it going back to them. So, yeah. Matter of fact, I'm going to equip my Excalibur real quick. Which, as you can see, I don't have all my mods on. I'll show them to you at a different time after Melee 2.0. I can't believe they did that to fucking Steel Charge. That's just...
Yeah, we need to work on that now.
Yeah, that's just nasty, man. Fuck. Back to Zephyr. Equip. Alright, Okay, yeah, so the weapons. All the new rifles or new primary guns I decided to actually show you and care about that are actually useful that have come out is the Dracoon and the Phage, right? That's for primary. For secondary, Wraith Twin Vipers. I kind of regret getting them because, like I said earlier, they're just like the Twin Vipers because, see that? 10, 1, 5, 23.5, all that. I mean, exactly. But, so, I'm not going to show you that stiletto. That's just pointless to do. But, got the Wraith Twin Vipers, which you got, if you did the Cicero Crisis, and you got up to 100 points on their reverse defense mission and all, you got the Wraith Twin Vipers as well. The Tysis, which is new. I don't really care too much about showing you that. It's like a degraded version of the Accurate. It's for those of you that can't get Accurate because you're not in a dojo, is how I look at it. And then there's the Detron, which you can only get from the Harvester when you're when you do a lot of missions to kill Corpus and stuff. Eventually Out V is going to mark you, like how whenever you get marked by the Stalker, and the Harvester or Zanuka will appear randomly and attack you and stuff, and you gotta defeat them. But first, let me show you my build on my Wraith Twin. Well, no, my bad. I'll start off primary weapons. But all the new melee weapons and stuff that I want to show you is the Skoliak and the Jack Katag. Both really cool. Yeah. I'll go more into detail in a bit. So, starting with the Dracoon. It's a shotgun. And if you've watched my videos in the past, you've realized I've said several times, fuck shotguns. Fuck them right on what the fuck they stand for. Well, the Dracoon and the Phage are both shotguns, but they aren't like actual shotguns. The Dracoon is essentially pretty much a flat cannon. When firing it without aiming down the sights, it's... Oh, wait, no, my bad. When firing it just normally, like, kind of like a... You can fire it off like a Saiga if you want. It fires off like a shotgun. No problem. The shots that come out will bounce once off of any surface and all, which is cool. But if you charge the shot and release, you've got a concentrated shot, and it goes semi-decent far. It's got like a drop, kind of like how the bows used to have. But as you can see, it does a lot of fucking damage too. And here's my build with it. Right, you got Hell's Chamber, Accelerated Blast, Point Blank, and yes, I've got 3 formas on it. Vicious Spread, Blunderbuss, Ravage, Blaze, Shotgun, and Ammo Mutation. Whenever you got a shitload of enemies grouped together, don't even worry about, charging it up and then releasing. Just fucking spray and pray, man. It works just excellently. And that's, since I used up all that ammo so fast, that's the reason why I have Shotgun and Ammo Mutation. Excuse me. As you can see, I do a lot of damage too. Though, actually, I'll show you that in a second. But for the Phage, alright, the Phage is beyond fucking cool. I would like to call this my Cthulhu tentacle weapon of rape. Naturally, it fires off 7 lasers that are shooting out like whips and all, just going wub 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 wub. And if you look down sights while you're shooting it and stuff, they'll start to concentrate and concentrate and concentrate. Depends on how long you're looking down sights. But when you release looking down sights, it remains at where it was. When you add on multi-shot, what it does for them is it makes you shoot off 13 of these lasers, and they've got some really decent range. And this thing, I mean, you may look at it and say, oh, well, that does less damage than the Dragoon does. Nah, this thing does a lot more fucking damage than the Dragoon does, because it's like the Synapse or the Ignis or the Embolus is continuous fire. And it is awesome. Now, the magazine, like when you first get it and stuff, you'll see that the magazine's naturally at 40 and you got 120 extra ammo. And you're like, whoa, the ammo on this fucking sucks. No, it doesn't, because this ammo consumption is really slow compared to all the other weapons in the game. You can just hold down that trigger and it goes 40, 39, 38, 37. And each time it uses up that round, that does not indicate all the damage ticks it will do. Like how it will do on the Ignis or Synapse and the Embolus and stuff. So, I would actually say to you, do not put a fire rate mod on this. Stay away from Accelerated Blast and stay away from Shotgun Spaz. No point in it, because it doesn't even close the range. Or, I didn't really notice it, but to me, it didn't really seem like it closed and concentrated the fire enough. And the fact that you're just eating up all that ammo so fucking quickly is pointless to have that. So here's my build for it so far. I say go with that ammo stock, make that magazine as big as possible and stuff. I mean, you could throw on a Bergen magazine as well, I guess, maybe right there. But Point Blank, Hell's Chamber, Vicious Spread, Blunderbuss, Toxic Barrage, and Blaze. What I actually intend on putting there after I format it once, which is all I'm going to need because we'll put it on the Hell's Chamber. I intend on putting Ravage right there. Fuck. I'm sorry about all this. All this talking is making my throat sore. Alright, so the Phage. So cool. I'm going to show you both the primary weapons and stuff in game, since we'll be doing a total of 3 missions. The Wraith Twin Vipers. I showed you my build on them, didn't I? I think I did. Well, here they are right now. Vipers, I like the Vipers. They're actually pretty good at PvP. Well, they were before Damage 2.0. I don't know how they are now. There's a video that me, Ricky, Prime, and Harrison shot where I pretty much went to town on everybody with just regular Vipers, just dropping everybody and killing them in like 0.5 seconds. Isn't that right, Ricky?
Yeah.
And they were really good at that time, but since Damage 2.0, I would have to do a lot of work, a lot of ways of thinking of how to specialize them for dropping Tinnos, especially for PvP. But I believe the Wraith Twin Vipers would be better at doing that since they do more impact damage. So all those shields you have go whoop, out. This probably isn't helping me talk either right now. But look at that status chance right now, 16.3%. Well, that isn't exactly right because all I've got is that. Oh, let's see, apply. 14.3%. No, that should probably just be sitting at 10% right now. Why is that 14.3%? Let's see. Let's take off Barrel Diffusion and Lethal Torrent. What do I have now? Oh, 5% is what its actual status is. Yeah, they've changed it now. I don't know why the fuck they didn't say it in their big fucking list that I've read to you earlier. But multi-shot actually affects status chance now. Which is cool, because there's only only reason why I'm show it to you right now. The Tysus, 92.3% status chance. Suck it. That's amazing. Now, if I took something like heated charge off, let's see. Well, it's gonna throw on. It's sure shot, isn't it? Yeah, sure shot. Plus 15% chance. 95.7%. See, are there any other ones that add status chance? Not that I can really think of. Oh, stunning speed. Let's take Gunslinger off. Boom. 97.3%. So if you missed the days before Damage 2.0 came out and all of having a weapon that just had a shitload of cold damage that you'd be slowing fucking everything, Tysus is the answer for you. Of course, you're going to have to try to work out your mods on that. Oh, yeah. Forma a bit and stuff like that. Though, I don't really see it being worth it, to be honest, because it's Tysus. So, yeah. The Detron, which I've got 342 cold, 684 radiation. Now, when I did the, what was it, update 11.5, what you need to know when Damage 2.0 happened? No, it was when Damage 2.0 got reworked and had more info added to it. I never covered what would be a good general use for the radiation because there actually is not one. So the Detron is a weapon where you're going to want to set up a whole bunch different loadouts for it, specifically for Grenier, Corpus, and for the Infested. I was taking down Corpus with the Detron and stuff, and so that's the reason why I had cold damage on it. And, oh, God. Let's see. Grenier specific elements for radiation. Add corrosive, heat, or cold. Or all three if you can. Corpus specific, add magnetic, add viral, or electric. Unfortunately, I did not have enough mod space for that, and I wasn't going to forma this thing that much for it at the time. And for the Infested, add gas or corrosive. I would actually probably say go with gas. Because it has a 75 and 50, whereas corrosive only has the 75 to the fossilized. Gas is better against Infested than corrosive is. It's true.
I think it'd be better to go corrosive for the ancients since they're harder to kill. I think you're gonna be doing so much damage to the runners and everything. Yeah.
Well. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have a point there.
Your biggest problem are the
ancients, yeah. But the mods I have on my Detron, it's just that right now. No idea what I was gonna add there. Let's just say, pick and choose what you want. How about that for an answer?
Yeah. I mean, if you can do it, but if you can't, then
yeah. So. Oh yeah, I was taking off my mods. Well, I mean, it's just fucking. Yeah. I will show you the Tysus in game. Which, since we're gonna be, well, let me take off Sure Shot. What the fuck did I have there? I had Heated Charge. Yeah, since we're going to be going up against Grenier on the third video, the Tysus will be useful. So, it's actually going to be Detron first is what I'm going to show you. Okay, so the melee weapons, the two new ones, the Skoliak and the Jack-Tag. The hell's... Skoliak is kind of like the... What the fuck is the name of it? Yeah, kind of like the Lecta. Except for it's infested. It does not do natural poison damage on hit like how the dual Ikers do, or Does the Mire do natural poison damage, or is it only on charged attack as well?
The miter?
No, the Mire.
Oh, the mire.
Well, regardless, so the Skoliak, it only does poison damage on its charged attack, but its charged attack is only 150, and this thing has a good attack speed. So doing a charged attack build for it, I see, is a waste. Because you see, I got some pretty decent damage on it for, just regularly attacking. And since it's a whip, it can hit more than one opponent at a time at a range. Well, for melee, that is. The mods I have on it. I can't remember what I want at there. So, yeah, do what you will. Oh, I think I want to... Yeah, I think I was going to either add a... God, I can't remember what I was going to add. Fuck. It's been so long since I used Skoliak. I mean, if I sat here and thought about it, I could be able to find something, but I just want to kind of get this video done right now. Let's see, from that, the Jack Tag. This weapon is fucking awesome. Do a charge build on it. Or if you want, just do a regular melee build, but its fucking attack speed is so damn slow. Its initial attack speed is 0.7, so it's not really worth doing that. It has really good natural status effect chance at 25%. That is fucking phenomenal. And its charged attack, 922, is after all the mods. Thing is, if you do a charged attack build on it, you never have to fucking form of this thing. It is perfect right off the fucking bat. And once I get up to 30, I'll have 9 points. I'll just add a pressure point. Why? Because I don't really have anything else to add. I mean, I could add melee prowess, but I'm doing so much damage with the melee anyways. It's obliterating shit. But it is a Grineer weapon, so I'm not so sure about the charged attack. I mean, I would kind of believe that charged attack does more damage to the corpus than anything else, like just all of its damage overall. But what's cool is that it's kind of like the Fragger mixed with the Obex, because it's ground slam. As funny as it looks, instead of like vertically slamming the hammer into the ground and stuff, no, for some reason you decide to turn it sideways and just like, oh, well, patty cake, right? And then it shoots out this little blast wave for whatever energy color you have. And the range on it's actually a little bit larger than that. But like the Fragger, it will knock all enemies down that are affected by it, which is useful. So Jack Tag's going to be first thing I'm going to show you when we go up against Corpus. Oh, fuck. So that's all the new weapons I really cared to show you that you pretty much need to actually have an eye on. Jeez, what about Deathstream hotfix? Alright, what's happened on the hotfix? Come on, load up. Okay, not too much. Alright, additions. Added lockers to survival spawn room. Added a sell all / select all button in the context of mod fusions where stacked mods had to be chosen. Now a button does it for you. Haha. Void reward changes. Changes to void mission rewards. Capture, exterminate, and mobile defense missions no longer contain resources / cores as mission rewards. Only prime parts, forma, or a key. For survival and defense missions, staying at least 15 minutes / 15 waves guarantees a prime part, forma, or a key. Resources, cores, or credits are included in the cycling of mission rewards for survival / defense. HUD changes. HUD scale setting added. You can now scale it up to 50% larger. Made level up notify lasts 3 seconds, up from 2. Extraction icons are now green, which is great because when this update first happened, it was yellow. And the blue, yeah, like the blue, like, okay, so say you're in a room and your fucking teammates went running out and stuff, and they saw which way to go and all, but you didn't on your mini map. Their blue icon would be sitting above the extraction icon because it was yellow. So you couldn't fucking see where to go.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have to hit M, pull up that big fucking map on your screen, and then try to figure it out. And still, you had problems. Balance changes for interception. Better AI scaling. Apparently, people are having issues with it before. Fiddled with spawn numbers to make solo more viable. Oh, man. Ricky, that's why there's hardly any on interception.
Yep.
Adjusting capture rates a bit faster for solo players, a bit slower for multiple players. Okay. XP share radius increase in this mission type. That's cool. Changes. Adjusted Syndana's on Zephyr. Changes to holster position of polearm weapons on all warframes to prevent clipping. FX tweaks to Zephyr's turbulence to improve visibility. Tweaks to Warframe sounds. Double-clicking an item in the gear selection menu will now equip it instead of either doing nothing or asking you if you want to purchase more or of said item. Health orbs now give your sentinel HP. Context sounds added to interception mode. Sound tweaks to context sounds added to interception mode. Sound tweaks to jack attack. The fixes. Fix zoom out option vanishing forever if you back out of a diorama in solo mode. Fix location and position of emblems on Zephyr Warframe. Fix missing minimap in jungle tile set. Fix issues with client not getting captured progress when battling. Fixed auto fuse not fusing rare duplicates. Fixed Phobia ends vortex not ragdolling enemies. Yeah, apparently, they never heard of physics before. The enemies, that is. They're like, physics, fuck that! Fixed multi-boss fights not working. Phobos. Fixed issue where clients destroying an enemy's armor would not be considered by the host. Fixed C switching melee weapons instead of triggering voice chat. Fixed issue with enemies spawning through the ground. Fixed for issues loading Earth missions where on clients in long load scenario. Fixed and implemented preventive measures for this issues of AI falling into water basins in defense maps. Don't know shit about that. Fixed issue where enemies requiring extermination extermination were not being marked. Yeah. Fixed issue with enemies potentially spawning in floor. Oh, man. Ricky, that makes me think of a couple days ago on your Necros when you got stuck underneath that fucking staircase. Oh, man.
Lag.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God, dude. And then later on, it happened to me. I had the door shut down on top of me. It's like, nope, you're going to be down there in the floor. Fixed issue where survival missions could be failed if you were in the process of reviving / being revived. Fixed various crashes. And that's all the hotfix has given you, and that is all there is to this part of Update 12, what you need to know. We will see you on part 2 of this. Man, it feels like the updates are just getting bigger and bigger and more difficult to fucking cover. So, yeah, if you liked it, if you felt like it was really informative, like, subscribe, and share. Hell, even comment. I'll talk with you if you have any questions or anything like that. Stuff that I figured out. I hope I was informative for you enough. Yeah, just let me know. I mean, I play this game a lot. I mean, sure, it says my mastery rank's only level 9, but, dude, come on. I've got fucking time put into this game. And so we'll see you on the next part. Ricky, say goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Peace out.